6:48, time now for the morning rush. Albuquerque City Councilors are approving a major tax incentive to spur a huge developmental project in the Sawmill district near Old Town. The new development near Rio Grande and I-40 is slated to include 3 major facilities: the 115-room Sawmill Hotel, an extended stay housing complex, and a mixed-use development with dining, retail, and 140 apartments.
City councilors also approved tax abatements to redevelop 2 vacant sites that would be for housing and commercial purposes. Now, one is for the Sycamore Plaza. That is a long abandoned office building near Central and University, which will then be turned into 20 residential units and a commercial space. The other is a vacant lot on Manal near I-25 that will become an office and warehouse space.
Santa Fe police are asking for help finding a missing elderly man. Police say 77-year-old Howard Barry Singer left his home yesterday on Rio Vista Place. Singer is an Uber driver and is known to drive a silver Mazda SUV. He's 6 feet tall with brown eyes and white hair. Anyone who may know where he is asked to call Santa Fe police using the number on your screen. Ryan.
Breezy weather today, up to 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts from Farmington to Albuquerque and Las Vegas. Those westerly winds bringing in with the heat, the low humidity, the higher fire threat potential. But then what will happen is a backdoor front will form from Raton to Clayton, 30 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts after sunset. East Gap winds picking up overnight tomorrow, setting up a cooler day tomorrow afternoon.
2 women who were out of custody while awaiting trial for the death of a woman with developmental disabilities. They are back behind bars this morning. On February of 2023, Meleto's caretakers, and Angelita Chacon and Chacon's girlfriend Patricia Hurtado, they were arrested for and charged with the death of 38-year-old Mary Meleto. New court documents show that both women violated their conditions of release.
The trial for a man accused of raping several women over the past 3 decades is set to continue today. Opening statements in Kelso Montaño's trial began yesterday. Montaño's record of rape allegations date back to 1996. His current trial stems from charges filed in 2023 where Montaño is accused of raping at least 3 women and threatening them. Ryan.
And for the first time in more than a year, we got more than to 100 degrees in Albuquerque. The old record yesterday was 100, set back in 2021. 101 degrees yesterday at the Sunport, the 11th earliest 100-degree day in a given season. It's going to be very warm today, just a little bit less hot, but still pretty breezy.
Albuquerque city workers are doing their part to stop potential fraud as they check signatures for candidates for upcoming elections. Mayoral and council candidates can get thousands of dollars in public money for their campaigns if they collect enough signatures and $5 contributions from voters. The city is now going door to door to verify those contributions.
As the measles outbreak continues, several states are grappling with how to stop the spread, including here in New Mexico. Last week, an exposure was reported at the Albuquerque International Sunport. NMDOH contact traced the people who were on the flight who were directly impacted. Ryan.
Taking a look at Tracker right now, it's getting a little bit busier around the construction areas of the Big I, but no major accidents nor slowdowns, just moderate slowdowns. Taking a look at the Big I right now, we do notice the influx of cars, but traffic is moving along. We'll have more updates later today.
The first ever Starbucks Global Barista Champion has now been crowned. Nobuki is representing Japan and won the first ever competition in front of 14,000 fans at the event in Las Vegas, Nevada. 4 finalists competed in their final challenge over the weekend, delivering a single continuous routine including storytelling, brewed coffee tasting, craft latte art, and their signature beverage.
And now it's time for the 5 facts.
At number 5, the city of Albuquerque is encouraging certain neighborhoods to throw block parties and they'll cover the cost. The city is offering grants of up to $500 to communities designated as metro redevelopment areas. That money will then be used to host a block party. The event could range from an art showcase, live performance, or an old-fashioned community cookout. We have more information at alwaysonkRQE.com.
At number 4, firefighters are still battling the trout fire in the Gila National Forest. So far, that has burned more than 18,000 acres. An evacuation center has been set up at the Grant County Convention Center. Meanwhile, the buck fire near Aragon is burning more than 35,000 acres with 0% containment. Residents around Garcia Camp there asked to evacuate. Officials believe it was lightning caused.
And at number 3, those wildfires in the Gila National Forest may spread a bit more today with the hot weather, the low humidity, the breezier weather. A little bit less hot from Silver City, Albuquerque to the northwest, but record high temperatures are possible in Roswell, around 110 in parts of Chavez County.
At number 2, Albuquerque city councilors are approving a major tax incentive It's to spur a huge developmental project in the Sawmill district. The new development near Rio Grande and I-40 is slated to include 3 major facilities. That's a 115-room Sawmill hotel, an extended stay housing complex called the Chaco Residences, and a mixed-use development with dining, retail, and 140 apartments. Well, several community members spoke against the proposal, arguing that the city should be focusing on affordable housing. However, the council unanimously approved nearly $250,000 in industrial revenue bonds for the project.
And at number 1 this morning, the 2 women accused in the death of a developmentally disabled woman are back behind bars after violating their conditions of release. In February 2023, law enforcement stopped a van at the U.S.-Mexico border to find 38-year-old Mary Mileto drugged, unresponsive, and covered in bruises and injuries, including exposed bones. Mileto's caretaker, Angelita Chacon, and Chacon's girlfriend, Patricia Hurtado, were arrested and charged for the death. Court documents say the 2 women removed their ankle monitors to travel out of state and violated no contact order. A judge ruled to keep them behind bars until their trials in September.